underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. It'll start at the 25. The Longhorns will get the first crack on offense today. Now a brand new step in this season that gets even more intense. A playoff game on a college campus, Kurt. What an environment here. What a special moment for both these teams.
Chris, we're all big fans of what we see in the playoff, especially on these college campuses. Find out how good this team on the road can be. Can they navigate the waters of dealing with not just a great team, but dealing with a hostile environment? It's a lot, but let's see if they can get it done.
Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He shreds the tackle. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
The Longhorns will have to kick this away. That's just the first punt for this offense tonight. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Catch made on the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40. New set it down to the offense. First and 10. He drops back in the gun. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll avoid the big hit on the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Slings right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. by the receiver. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. 4th down, looking to throw for it. It's a quick grab. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the defense able to hold in there to a short gain. So a serious defensive battle as we wrap up the first quarter. These teams pursuing a national championship. Let's take a look at the game summary so far. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense threatening here. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Well, you lose the battle at the line of scrimmage here on 2nd down to bring up this 3rd down. Now, as a play caller, you really got to be thinking about pass pro and giving this quarterback a chance to throw the football to get this into the end zone.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Just love watching his back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run here. Let's it go. Jukes to get past a man. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Makes a quick grab. The pickup is 6 yards of 3rd down and 4 now. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there on full display.
That's caught. It's Thompson. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll spot it down at the 15. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. He's running out of time here. And you hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Tries to get it to the running back. Makes the catch in space. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Grabbed by the receiver. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Under pressure, just lets it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. He steps out, but that's the takeaway. This was looking for.
Chris, how about the big 300-pound defensive lineman getting his paw on that football and bringing it in for an interception?
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Just trying to get rid of it. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their 2nd sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. A deep shot right down the middle. Complete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down, but he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He'll field the punt. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up.
Catch made down inside the 25. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now for the 1st down.
Well, we talked to the defensive coordinator, Chris, before the game about how they worked a lot on the scramble drill this week just to be able to contain him. The coach has to be pleased with how they performed on that play.
He lets it go on the move. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And that will
exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. The Longhorns will kick it deep to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
He's got the first and still going. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Handoff in a single back formation.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the second down play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Chris, the advantage you have, obviously, from a quarterback standpoint, running the RPO, is you get time to evaluate that first and second level of the defense and see where they're going. Unfortunately, the defense didn't show him much, and the back ends up taking it for just a few.
Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance in that next round of the postseason.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Design quarterback run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, it's incomplete. Trying a little lob pass there, but doesn't work.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. But hold on. There's a flag down. Could they take the points off the board to keep the drive going? A costly special teams penalty, and here comes the offense back on the field. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much on that play, brought down short. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Here we go. 3rd down. Close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on the screen now. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Handoff to the back. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Defense stops him short of the first down marker, and that'll do it for the third quarter of play. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. And here's the return. And the returner is brought down, and that will do it now for the third period. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. As we head to the 4th, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And at first down, they go right back to him.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a run to the left. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
Play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Looking to scramble now. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And now the handoff. In the clear at the 25. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Irish. Game-breaking speed for the running back to reach the end zone. That is just priceless for an offense.
Chris, that back was able to find that crease in the defense. Let's give credit to the big fellas up front for creating that crease. They all played a key role in that score.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring, and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game. The Longhorns come to the line in a hurry-up.
Hey, that's a great game right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board, Maybe not able to come back in this game, but, man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about, how you're not giving up.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. On 1st and 10 here, we can throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Bringing pressure. That one sails too far. Out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd down after that previous play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have...
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. As they get on the board here in this playoff game. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Kicking team on now for the extra point. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. Believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Hey, you're down a couple scores. This is an outstanding call to try to get this football back. That's the first step in coming back. Now, let's try to steal a score here and see if you can do it all over again.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Good situational awareness here by the receiver. You can't go for the end zone every time. So plays like that allow you to move the ball, get some yards, and preserve the clock.
Grab down the middle. It's Thompson. The Sophomore able to bring him down quickly. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, Texas. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard. They're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
And the point after is right down the middle. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
McClock with the running game. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a big gain. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand.
After a reckless night together, she left the next day, dragging her exhausted body. 5 years later, while the band was working on her cover as a mechanic, the female CEO showed up.
And so do we. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
4 years. Now, I just found you. Daddy, the other kids say you don't have a daddy. You're not having a real family. She's my child. There's tons of pets. She is your kid.
Why didn't you find me sooner?
I'll find you soon. Hey, last 4 years you were a taxi driver, and then you were working construction. Now you are doing. So